Hello everyone. I was really hoping I didn't have to do this video for a really long time, but turns out I could do it today. The thing I really didn't want to talk about so soon was something that we all have probably, or had at least at some point, and I'm sure we all dread it. Don't know if you can see it, but it is the very much hated Mealybugs. Can you see how this Sidiveria Letizia has these tiny white spots on the flower stalk? And you can right there next to my finger, you can actually see a mealybug right there. What I'll do now is and there you go actually guys, you can see some of the signs of mealybug infestation. You can see that this leaf here is actually black in there. You can see, I should probably get a skewer. I prepared one earlier. In here, you can see all the white stuff. That's mealybug fluff. And what you can also see is some here, you guys can see the mealybug sitting right here smiling at us. Don't like you guys at all. And the leaves sometimes get damaged and sort of distorted as well. So let me dig these guys out just so you get an idea how small they are. This is my thumb comparable, like compared to the plant and the mealybugs. All right guys, I'm back with a really close-up of this Sidiveria Letizia flower stem. Don't know if you can see these, but there's actually two tiny little mealybugs sitting right there on the plant. So it's this guy here and that one. They can be bigger as well, but then if they are much bigger, you actually want to be careful that you don't mistake them for ladybug larvae. And so one sign of mealybug damage is leaves get distorted in all kinds of funky ways. That's a clear sign of mealybug infestation. Now, what would you think you should do when your plant has mealybugs? Now, there's many different things you can do. This plant itself looks in general quite nice, but something you can see very quite clearly is that the mealybugs seem to really prefer being in the center of the plant. And to be honest with you guys, I've tried many times to save a plant from mealybugs, but it seems to really be an issue that they really like to sit in the tightest crevices, which often is the exact center of the plant, which means you really struggle getting in there and getting them out. So as a tip, what I would do if I find a mealybug, to be honest with you, I get a skewer like this and I stab it. I kill it, I get it out of there. Some people like to just spray it, so sprays you could use would be like Rose Shield, for example, or you could use a systemic pesticide like bug killer that uses imidacloprid. So those things would, well, they work, but the question is how quickly do they work? And do you want to give this mealybug time to crawl away, fly away, and get onto the next plant? So you probably don't. So what I would suggest, especially now that I'm getting all these new plants, you know what I do, guys? I'm pretty vicious now, I'd say. So I'll show you what I do. So what I do if I do have mealybugs, I get the secateurs and I simply cut off the center of the plant. Because as you can very much see, that is where the majority of the mealybugs is going to be, and that is the difficult part to get them out of. Now, in my experience, it's not worth it. What you can do is you can turn the plant around and see if you can save some of these leaves. Sorry, this is all a bit blurry because there's a lot of close-up pictures. So this leaf here, I've squashed this with my secateurs, so there is no point in trying to keep this thing alive. This is damaged at the front where the plants would grow from. Maybe the next one you could save, but see that leaf here is all kinds of damaged here from the mealybug. So I personally would just chuck this out. And I almost would want to wash my hands after so that I don't transfer the mealybugs to anywhere else. Now the rest of the plant, we can have a look. So this leaf got damaged and squished by my secateurs. So that did this leaf and this one as well. That's fine. And this is, I'll make another video showing you guys how you can cut these plants in a better way where you don't damage everything. I'm really just trying to get out all the little bits. There you go, now you can see it a bit better. There's still a little bit here left from a leaf. And where is it? There you go. It's tricky to do this all. Such close-ups. You can already see a little new stem or head of the Sideveria letizia growing right there. So what will happen with this? It will grow multiple heads very quickly, very soon, and it'll probably recover really quite well. It's kind of a head chop that we do, but it's kind of a medicinal one if you wish. And so before I put this plant away, I would very much check out every single leaf crevice and see if there's any sign of a mealybug. And if there is, I would really get the skewer in there and stab it. Because if you don't, they will get away. And there you go. There is white fluff. White fluff means mealybugs. So what we could do here, let me have a look if it's worth it. So you can try this. You can probably get out with a Q-tip, not a Q-tip, sorry, a skewer. You could get this out quite well. Let me try. Okay, so I've managed to get this white stuff. I don't know if you can see this on the top of the Q-tip. I managed to get this out. It's kind of hard to see, but this is where I think there's a little mealybug in it and a bit of its fluff. So I got that out. I would wipe this off on a tissue or throw the whole skewer away. You don't want to transfer mealybugs to anywhere by accident. So yeah, then what we also want to do, we want to clean out all these leaves, and you can actually see a little pup already growing here at the bottom. Now at the moment I don't have tweezers. If you have some tweezers, people do often use tweezers to get these leaves out from the plant. This is a tricky video to make while holding the phone to film and shoving my fingers into the tiniest corners and getting leaves out. Alrighty, so I think we've cleaned this up pretty well. There's one more there and one more little one here. So mealybugs like to hide in all the little corners of debris and things. So one more thing we need to check. What is this? See that there? I'm not sure. This could be mealybug. No, that's okay. So that's what you want to do. This is also, yeah, as I said, kind of showing you a head chop, and here you can see lots of pups growing. So in my experience, this is the most successful way of saving a plant from mealybugs. You get rid of all these super tight crevices in the tip of the plant. Then you've got a couple of stem leaves. But with those ones you can check quite easily. You can look in between them much more easily than into the tip of the plant. I will check those guys as well, because these are actually the ones where I've noticed a mealybug infestation first. I don't know if you can even see it already. Sorry, you can see white stuff. So as much as I can't see a mealybug there, I see this white stuff, and that is very suspicious to me. This one here as well. See all that white stuff? Haven't seen a mealy yet, but that is super suspicious. So I will have a look at her next.